Hi, my
Hi.
name is Waleska from LCH. I'm a case worker, and I'm here with Clara from Domestic Violence Center. How are you, Clara?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm excellent, thank you. Today, I'm so happy because for this month, we want to take some time to talk about what is a healthy relationship look like, as well as some things we can be thankful for. And also, today we will be talking about any kind of relationship that you might have with another person. Could be romantic, parent child, sibling, etc. This conversation might be difficult to hear or bring up troubling memories. But remember, we have support available and we are here to listen, okay? I want to ask to Clara, what does the perfect relationship look like, Clara?
Wow. Well, there's actually no perfect relationship. There is no such thing. We wish.
Yes.
But in reality, it is actually better to look at what's a healthy relationship. What's a healthy partnership look like? And it's better to look at this way. There is what's called a relationship spectrum. And there's several categories that this was looked at. So to kind of check it out, what is a healthy relationship? So basically, a healthy relationship is something that is a decision making together. There's some, you know, this disregards in terms of like there might be some issues in terms of you might get upset to each other, but there's a good communication. There's some trust. There's some honesty in the conversations that you guys have, and there's honesty between, the each other. There's also what's called a healthy relationship based on the control to the other person. Now, this is where it's kind of like, have you seen the danger, like where you go higher, higher is danger, but in this case, we're going down, but it's still the same as you go up and talking about. This is when one person tries to make the most of the decision making. There is some communication. There is pressure. There's some dishonesty, and the next step will be what's called an abusive relationship. And that's the category where people are more in a danger situation where one person is making all the decisions. One person is in control. One person is in blame shifting. There's isolation. There's so many examples, but it's the tier of what is a healthy and unhealthy. And one of the things that I like to use this frame is that when you are in a relationship, whether it's like you said earlier, well, as a parent or significant other, you can see each category whether something falls under that. And as you see, there is no perfect relationship because in
Yeah.
every relationship you're going to have some kind of disagreement, but there's the
Mm-hmm.
way you communicate, the way you talk
I
to each
agree.
other is where it takes you.
Yeah. That is, well, I think that always we have things to be thankful inside the healthy relationship. For
Right.
example, the respect, equality, how comfort you feel, the consent, the respect your position, right? And healthy boundaries too.
Right.
Yeah.
That's something that we actually talk in another video, what's a healthy boundary and what's an
Hmm.
unhealthy boundary. But yes, being thankful that you are in a relationship that is healthy. It's something that we need to be thankful, but also to help others.
Yeah. I have, for example, when I always said I never go to bed if we have some disagreement or we are not that happy. We want to chat before go to bed and solve that problem. Do you have any experience or example that for something that you would like to say thank you in your relationship?
Well, I also follow the same rule that my husband and I we talk about the issues. We take a break actually before we go on and to talk about what was the problem or the miscommunication, because there can be miscommunication.
Hmm.
And then you take a minute and come back and talk about it and try to resolve. I met this couple that were probably like in maybe 60 plus years together, and their
Wow.
number one rule was that they never went to bed upset, or like he used the word scorn at each other, and that they needed to talk about it, and some things were not so well, and hard to hear, but it was necessary to hear. But if you say it in a nice tone with
Hmm.
a solution instead of a blaming, that they had a very good relationship. And I always take that with me and talk, and use that in my own relationships.
Yeah. And also, I remember that you mentioned something about flowers on Sundays.
Oh yes. No, that's something that my husband and I, since day one that we met, we he always knows that I love flowers, and he always brings one every Sunday. There's a flower waiting for me. So
Ah, that is awesome.
yeah, yeah, and then that you can forget so many little things. Sometimes you
Yeah.
wanna think about what are you thankful about. And I'm very thankful to have a good open communication, respectful communication with my husband. And I'm sure there's a lot of cases out there, that a lot of relationships where you have that kind of openness, trustful communication with each other. And it's the same thing, with your significant other, with your family members.
Yeah. Yeah, that is awesome when you can have that time to say thank you, because you make me feel good, and you know and then this is what we want to share. We need to be sure that you are inside a healthy relationship. If not, if you need help, remember that we are available to help. DVCC is available. LCH, Health and Community Services also, and we also have in the community a lot of other resources that can help.
Yes, and we're very thankful for this community. You know, I do want to bring it up that this community in this area, particularly, we have a lot of resources. We have a lot of interagency
Hmm.
help. When I say interagency, it's like one agency could serve in something, this particular family or individual or individuals, while another agency does this, another service that that person may need, or that family. So there's a lot of
Yeah.
resources in the community, as well as something that one of the someone in our team wanted to talk about also, that there is the Me Too movement, particularly in terms of that, is that it's bringing awareness, it's bringing change, it's bringing more about being thankful that there is such a openness now and a lot of resources,
Hmm.
and it brings you aware, not just in this community but in the world, about the freedom and the rights that women have. And there's a lot of good things that we need to be thankful, and especially in this season where there's a lot of
Hmm.
holidays happening, we're gonna
Yeah.
get together, and sometimes there might be some miscommunication there, but we have to be thankful that we have the opportunity to be together, and that's something
Yeah.
that not everybody can say. So reach out to us. We're open 24/7, even in the holidays. So thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you. Bye.